And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Zack Wheeler gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Zack Wheeler's a quality pitcher. Three-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all three of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Ready with the 0-2. Chopped to third. Davis has got it. And there are 2 away now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Here's Javier Baez swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. First pitch of the at-bat. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Outside and low, 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's set. The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. The 3-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Lifted the other way to left center. Schwarber is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's hitting .360. He also has one home run. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Cano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Another full count pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Almora is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He also in the win last night. No balls and one strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
That's popped up. Baez into shallow left. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. McNeil ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
The first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A ball and a strike to the Mets first.
Build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Here's the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Popped him up. Rizzo is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. I have to imagine. Into the box now, Albert Almora. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Conforto is there, one away.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift. It works out for them in this one.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Coming to the plate now, Yu Darvish. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Here's the 0-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third. Striding in, J.D. Davis. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
The third baseman.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Davis.
Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Hayward. He's there and records the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's just 1 for 6. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Schwarber ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McNeil sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So with one gun in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. This is line to left. McNeil is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 44.
So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Smoke toward the hole. Cano fields it from deep in the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here now's the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1-0 the count.
Wheeler.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. Misses, ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 6.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the 3rd, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Darvish pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. But they... So striding forward now, Javier Baez, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Backhanded. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
the center fielder.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground to third. Davis brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Robinson Cano. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Hopped into the air. Back behind second. Moustakas shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Michael Conforto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now the pitch. Hot shot down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Peter Alonso becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard toward right center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Davis at second with 2 down. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now 2-1 New York. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 40. Wilson Contreras.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And there's the first out.
The pitcher, number 11.
So striding in, Yu Darvish hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Too high. And it's 3-0. And there's a base hit on the line.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two
Now
at-bats.
batting.
Both of them hit on the absolute
Kyle.
screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Dan, how frustrating that must
Now
be.
back.
8 pitch at
Third
bat,
base.
and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 44.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Popped him up. Davis waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. First time up, he went down looking. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Bravo.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
pitcher.
Zach Wheeler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Wheeler.
Pulled toward right center field. Moustakas onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well,
Now
but now he's
batting.
mixing in a base hit
Number 6.
late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Grounded back up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Into the box, Javier Baez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there, a ball and a strike. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, Mike Moustakas. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
Striding into the box, Albert Almora. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will track it down. As a look, now the pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. He's set. Here it comes. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1. Wilson Contreras waits on deck. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that committed fastball and cheat.
Number 68.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto coasts under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The pitcher,
Stepping in, Yu Darvish. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Cano towards second. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force. Digging in now, Brandon Nimmo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brandon Nimmo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The count now at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Three and two now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Schwarber at second. Bryant at first with no outs. Line, but speared on a hop. There's one. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
The batter, number 9.
Now in the box, Javier Baez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Peter Alonso. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Number 20.
0-1 count and the pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Peter Alonso is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and this is taken in for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario. No hits to this point. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. The Mets go. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Seth Lugo been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Number 25, Adeiny Echeverria.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Albert Almora.
Standing in, Albert Almora. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. He'll dive, but he's back. He's set, and the pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to.
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Jason Hayward now. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's a .333 hitter. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to. Kike Hernandez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And there's one away. Here's Echeverria now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
A pause, and the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Score remains. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And this is bobbled now by Cano. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make a play for the first out. Matt Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's gone 2 for 5. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Echeverria's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. So no run. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
And he takes ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Liner towards second, and this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap, and he gets to be the hero himself.
Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him. Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. first baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
The 0-1. This is line to left. And this is down. And that should do it. Ball will come into the infield, and a winning run will stop 90 feet away from home with nobody out. Next up from New York, J.D. Davis. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
2 balls and a strike now. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. 3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd. They are really into this. Man, that is a tough and anti-pathetic way to lose a game. But that's the price you pay for loading the bases in the 9th inning. 1 or 2 errant pitches and the game is over. Exhibit A right there.
Come and see me and